highly anticipated email profile. So what are the advantage of email profile feature and how do this enhances our email communication? So we can provide customized email communication. You can tailor email content to specific audience or campaigns by increasing the relevance and engagement. Then you can utilize multiple email connectors like default mail exchange, SMTP, and Mailgun methodologies. And we have the enhanced outbound communication precision as well. So by adding additional flexibility and customization based on recipient preferences. So let's look into that. So you can go to settings and select the branch first of all. And under company setup, we have email profiles. So rather than we have changed it from email settings to email profiles. All right. So here we have the email profile name, the email provider, and then there's a manage section. Right. So while you're creating your workspace, there's an option, right, where you can provide the reply email address and everything. So based on that, the default EalSuite email exchange will automatically be created. Then we have two more options to create email profiles. And which are they? We have SMTP and Mailgun. So if I'm configuring SMTP, I need to create a new profile of Department of Sales. And we have the email address like sales@mlp.net. So what's the advantage of creating a new email profile? You can utilize all of these individual profiles in different situations. Imagine a company has 5 different departments: an IT department, a sales department, a purchase department, a warehouse department, and some another department, a construction department or an engineering department, electrical engineering department. So when a company has to send an email from a department of sales, they can select this particular department of sales, right? And they will get an email address from sales@mlp.net. And you can provide a password also. Then we have, server or host. For example, I'm going to give you a server or a host like smtp.zoho.in. This is a valid one. You can either put smtp.outlook.in. So which is your server or host, you can provide that. Then authentication type will be SSL. Port number will be 465. Now there's an option to provide the custom mail for reply option. So custom mail, I'm going to write Farshad 1995 at farshad@mlp.com or .net or something like that. So what is the advantage? So the time when there's a situation you want to send an outbound email from the Department of Sales, you can simply select the email profile of Department of Sales. So that when the user replies to this particular email, what happens? None other than Farshad at your company will be receiving the reply email, right? So let me just submit it. So the next time when you're creating, you have another purchase department also, right? So Department of Purchase. So Department of Purchase can also configure one with SMTP, where the email address will be again sales@mlp.net, the password to that particular email address. Then we have a server or host, again smtp.zoho or outlook.in. It will be Zoho itself because both sales@mlp.net, the email server is that of Zoho's. Then custom email will be krishna@mlp.com because Krishna is not part of the sales department. He's part of the purchase department, and he's the one who will be taking decisions based on purchase side. So you want the reply mail from your customer to go to Krishna rather than Farshad, right? So till date, you were not able to do that. You were only able to configure a single SMTP or a Mailgun profile within EalSuite. Right now, we are providing you multiple options, and you can click on submit. Now let's take a look into what happens with respect to Mailgun also. So Department of engineering. I'm putting it as secondary. And they are right now using Mailgun methodology. So they can provide an API key, an API URL, whatever the URL, maybe you can provide it. Then again, a logged in user or a custom email, right? So chesla@mlp.com will be the reply address. So in that way also they can submit. So what is the advantage here? So while you're sending an invoice, you can select the share option, click on invoice created, and we have multiple profiles here. So you're sending this in terms of sale. So you can right now select the two. If it's already there, then you can click on send. Imagine if you're sending a purchase order, right? A purchase order. In this situation, what do you want to do for department of purchase? So till date, this was not possible. Every time a mail has to be sent through SMTP or a Mailgun, then that was for a single profile. The reply email will be always be the same. Right now, it will always be different based on different departments, based on different situations. You can create n number of email profiles. The default email exchange provided by EalSuite will always be there. You can utilize that also if you only need that.